let's talk about faith. Let's talk about faith today. Let's talk about having faith and how faith is key. Okay, when you don't have faith, it makes life so much harder. Like right now, I'm going through a lot of hard things. Believe it or not, I'm going through a lot of hard things. But all I can do is rock a smile and just keep the faith, because I believe in God, and God's almighty, and I'm one of God's children, and God will never leave me without. All I gotta do is keep on going forward and show God that I'm gonna keep on believing, and show God that I'm right there with him, and I'm trusting the process, and I know everything's gonna be okay, because everything always is okay. God never leaves me without. So I'm making this video to let you know to keep that faith. Keep that faith. My bad, the video messed up. Battery about to die. But look, keep that faith, guys, and understand that every day is a good day. Some days are just better than others, for real. I know it's easy to lose faith in this crazy world when things ain't going your way. But I'm telling you, if you really believe in God, you should know that you can't lose. You feel me? Like anything below God, they can't beat God. If we're of God, how can we lose? You know, and in the path of our journeys isn't just a linear shot. You have to understand life is like a roller coaster. Life is like a roller coaster. You have to understand that. So when I say trust the process, like really trust that process. Like really like trust what's going on in your reality, and understand that you're navigating to a better place. Sometimes we have to go through the mud. You know, we got to go through the mud to get to the gold. You know, sometimes that's just how it is. I mean, that's just how it is in general. Everything's a reflection of each other. So it's like this. Everything's a reflection, right? So when you're working out, you have to go through that pain, right? You have to lift the weights. You have to, you're ripping muscles. That doesn't sound too fun, right? But in order to bulk up, in order to get ripped, in order to lose weight, you have to burn the fat, rip the muscle. It's the same thing. You have to get broken down and then get rebuilt up. So broken down and get rebuilt up. Everything's a reflection of everything. It's the same thing like when people go to the military, what they do, they strip them of everything and they break them down and they build them back up into soldiers. So it's like that. Just look at it like God breaking you down and building you up because you one of God's soldiers. All right. I had to check my surroundings. Always stay on your P's and Q's. But yeah, this video is about having faith and having God and trusting the process. And then when you want a God's children, you can't lose. There's no losing. It's not. Think about all the bad things you've been through. All the bad stuff you've been through over the years. 5 years ago, think about yourself 5 years ago, 6 years ago, compared to now. You may not have everything you want. You may not be where you want to be, but you made it through all those tough times. Whatever it was. Homelessness, getting kicked out, bad relationships, whatever it is. Betrayal, loss of money, loss of a car, whatever you're going through, death, you made it through. All right? So honor that and honor God and realize that God has carried you. God has carried you through those hard times. This is just me giving the message. The Spirit is working through me right now. So if you own this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah, this is for you. I'm just letting God work through me right now. For real. It's like life is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful. It's not supposed to be like a fairy tale. You can look at it like a fairy tale. A realistic one, but I'm just saying, like, it's not what's on TV. Life is very raw, and we have to respect that. Like, we have to respect what life is and how God created it. And having faith is so vital. It's so vital. And it seems so simple and so easy, but a lot of people don't have faith. You can think you got some faith, but to have a lot of faith, to walk in faith, to embody faith, that's a whole different feeling. Like me, I had faith when I was young, but now I embody faith. I embody faith, anything I'm going through. And I went through a lot of things. Lost some of my favorite people, been homeless, whatever. Disrespected, fired from jobs for no reason. Struggling, trying to make ends meet, but somehow always find a way. I always find a way. There's always a way. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Let this be confirmation that whatever you going through, you gonna make it through. I promise. And we in this together. This ain't just I'm right there with y'all. I'm right there with y'all. We going through this life journey together. All right. Sometimes things that happen in life though to knock you back down. You can make some progress and then get knocked back down. But guess what? When you get back up, you gonna go even further than the marker you was at. So just trust the process. Really trust this process, man. That's all we can do. We have to, especially if you're alone and you ain't got nobody, you ain't got no friends or no family. Look, you got me. All right, I'm right there with you. I ain't got people I can call on. All I got is me, God, and those that mess with me. You know, all I can do is keep my faith. I can be mad right now. I can be upset. I can be sad, and I allow myself to feel. Definitely allow yourself to feel, but then release those feelings. Don't hold on to those feelings. Emotions is nothing but illusion. So when you feel it, let it go. Straight up. For real. And we have to like stop caring. We have to stop caring about what people think. People are always gonna think something. Those that don't understand are always gonna think, oh, there's something wrong with them. They're not a believer like you. They don't have faith like you, so they're not gonna understand your journey. And no one's journey is meant to be understood by anybody except you and God. That's why it's between you and God. Everything is between you and God. Everyone's relationship between God is personal. It's all individualistic. But please understand that God loves us all the same. See, life is beautiful, man. And I'm gonna keep on telling myself that the life is beautiful. I'm gonna keep on reprogramming myself, because that's all I can do. I have to reprogram myself because, you know, things happen in life that derails your thinking or derails your plans, and it'll make you doubt. You know, you don't want the spirit of doubt, the spirit of depression, the spirit of anxiety, the spirit of any of that, jealousy, envy. You don't want that in your body. So you want to release those things. And always give it to God. Always keep your mind on God. Put God first before you do anything. Make sure you pray before you do anything. And I'm not even religious. Like, I'm not religious, but I don't have anything against religion either. You know, some people that works for them. But I don't condemn no one. I don't judge no one. My whole thing is it's about how you treat each other. How we treat one another. That's what matters to me. It's not about what your beliefs are. It's about how you treat one another. You know, my religion's love. My religion is love. My religion is love. My philosophy, liberation. I feel like freedom, to be free. So that's how my God created me to be. My God created me to be free and loving and in His nature. I don't complicate my life. I always held on to my humanity since I was young. It's not hard. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves what it means to be human. They made it corny to be a lover. Society, the media, they have made it corny to be walking in God's power. You know, you walk in God's power and people say, like, oh, they're a tryhard, or, you know, like they're doing too much. But it's like, come on, man. Now, if we said that about people who don't walk with God, we'd be wrong, right? See, it's little stuff like that. But yeah, don't let anybody doubt your faith. Don't let anybody make you question your God. Don't even question God. First of all, when you doubt yourself, that's like questioning God anyway. So don't doubt the path. Trust the process. Because like I said, that's like questioning God. And you don't want to do that. You have to trust God. The more you trust, the more everything's just gonna work out. And understand that life isn't working against you, it's working for you. I promise you. I promise you. And like I said, I'm telling myself this. As I'm going through what I'm going through right now, I'm telling myself that. But yeah, whatever you're going through, just know you're going to make it through, man. You know, it's for real. Straight up. If you just now tuning into this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. You know, leave a comment saying, you know, something encouraging, or say what you're going through, maybe somebody can help you with some advice, or I can help you, um, yeah, just show love in the comments. Let's build a community of real souls. We ain't here to be perfect. We ain't here to be perfect. I mean, we already perfect. You know why we perfect? Because God created us. God don't make no mistake. I always say that. I know people say, "Oh, humans, oh, we're not perfect." Man, I'm perfect. My God don't make no mistake. I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm great. I love how my God made me, in and out, straight up. Yeah, we got to keep this faith, yeah, for real. That's all we got. That's all we got, especially in this new age. Everything that's going on in the media and society, and the way they're brainwashing people and twisting things, and they're over here getting ready for the future because they're switching everything up, and they do this all the time. This is nothing new. They've always done this in history, but we're going into a new era of humanity, and they're really trying to play God. They're really trying to play God. And so I don't have anything against technology, but I feel like, yes, they're about to make people more dependable on technology. And I mean, they're really just making us like slaves more and more. They're disabling people. And I feel like they're giving people the false illusion of knowledge and all that with this access. You know, if you talk to the younger people, they feel like they know everything, but they really don't know. I'm like, okay, when you get older, you're going to see how real this society is. Because I was the same way. I thought I knew everything. I thought the adults were stupid. But now that I look at it, I get it now. This is hard. This is hard. Things happen. Life happens. People don't expect that. People don't expect when the unexpected happens. We don't prepare for that. We don't. But it goes right back to faith and being grateful too. But that's a different video. But this video is about faith. We're gonna keep it on faith. Faith and God. The connection with God, man. That's gonna get us through. Man. How you guys doing? I know it's not technically the new year. The new year doesn't start till March, but I hope you guys and had a blessed January so far. Nonetheless, man, this life stuff crazy, man. It's crazy, but you got to remember to smile, man. Just smile through everything, okay? Smile through everything, for real. That's all we can do. Well, I'm probably about to head back to the crib, yeah, but I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And please make sure to subscribe and like this video, leave a comment, and share it to your friends. Share this video to your friends if you want. I hope I made some type of difference in your life today. I hope I sparked something in you. And yeah, go and strengthen that connection with God more and more. Keep walking in faith if you're already doing it, and embody it, and let God use you as a vessel to show his power. And I'm gonna just sign off on that. All right, y'all. Peace and love.